Hello and welcome to a quick tutorial video which is going to show you how you can get involved in and participate in the 2013 NASA Virtual Career Fair sponsored by the NASA Minority Innovation Challenges Institute. This is a great event. It's designed for students who have graduated either in the last year or are going to be graduating in the next couple of years coming up. This event is going to give you the opportunity to interact directly one-on-one via your webcam with representatives from Lockheed Martin, SpaceX, as well as the different NASA centers. And these people all are working in the HR departments. They understand what jobs are open. And as far as the NASA centers go, they can also talk to you about internships and co-op opportunities involved. Now, to participate, you simply go to nasamiciconference.com, NASAMICI conference.com. And once you get there, we'll show you how to log in, and it'll give you a quick tutorial in a second. But before you go in, you want to make sure you have a webcam if at all possible. This is highly suggested. This is going to give you the most out of your experience because people then can see you face to face. You'll want to make sure, if you can, to have a headset hooked up. Webcams are great, but sometimes the audio in them is not very good. People might not be able to hear you as well. And it's good to be able to have the person's voice in your ears as opposed to coming through your speakers. And at a bare minimum, we recommend that you come in with at least headphones, either headphones, earbuds, or a headset. And the reason for this is if you do not, the sound that's coming out of your speakers is going to go into your mic, and it's going to create this major echo loop, and it's going to be basically unusable for both you and the booth exhibitor from the major aerospace companies and NASA. So that will not work. So make sure you at least have a pair of headphones. Now, if you have problems during the day of the event, we're more than happy to help you out. You just need to call 321-567-4933. If we're not there, that means we're on the line helping somebody else. So please leave a voicemail message, and we'll try to call you back as quickly as possible. Hopefully, it'll just be a matter of a few minutes. Now, when you actually log on to the website, let's give you a quick tutorial on how this works. You want to go to nasamiciconference.com, as we mentioned. Once you get there, you're going to be prompted to enter your login information. If you haven't already logged in, click the Register Now button, and you can populate all of your information to get a MICI profile set up. You want to make sure you do that in advance of the event, if at all possible, because this is going to take a few minutes to do. But once you've got that information, you'll enter your username under your user ID and your password. You'll click Sign In. That's going to take you directly into the MICI virtual platform. From there, you can click on Expo Halls to participate in the event. Once you get to Expo Halls, you want to select the hall labeled at the top, 2013 NASA Virtual Career Fair. That's a pull-down menu under Select Hall. So I'm doing that. Now I'm inside the actual Expo Hall, and if I want, I can scroll to the left or to the right to see the different booths that are available. So I'm clicking to the right here, and you can see there's Lockheed Martin, there's Ames Research Center, there's NASA Johnson Space Center. So I'm going to click on SpaceX to enter the booth. Now what I've done is I've essentially walked up to the front of the booth. Just like in the real world, I've walked up to a booth. I'm not talking to anybody at this point. If I wanted to get information, I can click on Exhibitor Info. I can click on Downloads for information about the company, like PDFs and things. If I click Contact, that'll generate up an email address, or I can go to the website there. So any of those links work to provide further information about the company. But the big feature you want to use is you want to talk directly to the reps at SpaceX. So how to do that is you go and look underneath the main avatar that's on your screen, and underneath that should be a flashing green box. That green box means a representative is available, and click on that green box. Now once you do that, it's going to actually then take you into a screen here where you may get prompted to OK your video camera and microphone, so click OK if that happens. And then you're going to see now we're right in the booth with Sandy from SpaceX. Now, Sandy's actually a guy. This is a person playing the role. This is Mary playing the role of Sandy here. But you would also see in the bottom box beneath the box labeled Sandy your picture and your video. The reason mine isn't working is because I'm using my camera for this tutorial video. So normally you would see that box there if you had your webcam hooked up. And as you can see, Sandy and I can interact live. We can talk. She can hear me. I can hear her. So Sandy, if you can, wave one more time. There we go. So you can see that works great. Now, in the event you don't have a webcam, like me that's working right now, you can actually type a message in right here. And I can type in text. I can type in questions, things like that. So if all else fails, you don't have webcam, it's not working, you can still type to that person and ask them questions. And keep in mind that if you can see them, they can actually respond via audio and video to you. So even though you're typing, they can respond in the camera and just talk to you face to face still. So a very cool feature. When you're done, you can just click leave this chat, and then you can actually go visit other booths. So one of the simplest way to do that is to go underneath the SpaceX banner. You can see this is labeled booth 29. You can click on the arrow to the right. That'll take you to additional booths right here. And you can just click those, and you can go to Ames Research Center, you can go to Lockheed, all these different booths, and actually visit with the people. Again, if someone is there, you're going to see a green flashing box in the bottom. If it's red, that means that somebody's already engaged in the chat with that rep from that company. So just wait until that box goes green, and then you can walk in and have a conversation with them. And to go back to the screen here, if you need help, just give us a call. And otherwise, we look forward to seeing you at the 2013 NASA Virtual Career Fair. Thank you.